Good morning from Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World, where it's a beautiful day, and we're so happy to be back here at this amazing place, aren't we?
I love Magic Kingdom. It's got a great variety of rides, and it's got my favourite castle. It's so beautiful.
Oh, Cinderella Castle is spectacular. Of course, if you haven't already, make sure you check out our gender reveal video that's already now here on the channel. But we're so excited to be back in this park. Lovely day for it as well. It's a weekday, it's January, so we're not expecting it to be too busy, but bear in mind it is still the busiest theme park in the world, so I don't think it's going to be really quiet or anything, but it should be better than some of the busier days. So come and join us here from Magic Kingdom. There's just nothing like walking in and heading straight down Main Street, USA. Beautiful. And of course tonight we'll be watching one of our favourite ever nighttime shows.
Happily Ever After. I love this show. The music is just so nice. I love it. It's so sweet.
We're going to be watching that tonight.
Look at the castle.
Park's open through until 10 PM. We haven't got down here for rope drop or anything today. Taking it a bit easier. We've been here a lot, and obviously with the baby coming, it's taking it easier for Charlotte as well. Yeah, it's just gone 10:30, 20 to 11. There we go. The clock at the side of Main Street. Yeah, it's always better, we find, like instead of doing like the full day, we'd rather come a little bit later and then stay through into the evening, because Disney parks at night are just on another level, aren't they? There's always something happening in a Disney park, and we've got the Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade as soon as we've walked into Magic Kingdom this morning. Woody! Woo! Mr. Incredible, hello! Hey! Oh, and Stitch is hiding down here at the back. Here he is. Hey! Stitch! Woo! What a magical way to start the day, coming straight into the park and seeing the little cavalcade there, which is fantastic. The castle is gorgeous there. I love the colours of this castle. We're going to make our way down through Liberty Square. And we're going to be starting off our day with a bit of a Disney Parks classic. First attraction is going to be the Haunted Mansion. Beautiful building, isn't it? Love all the buses here in the queue line. Yeah, the queue's moving pretty fast so far. Been waiting about 15 minutes, and yeah, we're not too far now from the stretching room, probably about another 5 minutes.
And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors.
So we just come out of the stretching room there. Always love the ambience in that room. Let's go and board our Doom Buggy for a tour around the mansion.
And marvel busts of the greatest ghost writers, the literary.
Close your eyes and don't
Hey, he's got us.
My face in it.
There you go. No matter which version of the Haunted Mansion you ride around the world, they're all equally just as fantastic with so much to see in there.
They're just so impressive. Like the theming in there is excellent. The staircase scene in there is brilliant. It's one of my favourites. I just love it. It's such a good ride. And it's so long as well.
And the addition of the Hatbox Ghost was really nice into here.
That is brilliant. I love how he's got his head and then his head's in the box. I think that's brilliant. And at the end, he blew my head up as a balloon.
Yeah.
And then he went off. That was funny, that was.
It was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That was great. We only waited about 20 minutes as well. Not too bad for a Disney classic dark ride. Oh, it is a gorgeous day. And we're here now in Fantasyland. And look there at the back of Cinderella Castle. And then we're going to head round towards the Little Mermaid. Another Omnimover attraction. This is one of my favourite parts of Magic Kingdom. Love how they completely hid the show building as well, behind all the rocks and the landscaping. Here she is. Hey, 35-minute wait for Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid. How beautiful is this? And that's the thing with Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World. There is so many attractions that Charlotte can still ride being pregnant as well.
It's brilliant. Like we went through the list and there was so much. There's a few attractions that I can do that I'm not going to do as an advisor, like Pirates of the Caribbean. But apart from that, there's so much that I can do, which is brilliant. And Figment, my favourite.
Hey, yeah, that's the thing with Pirates. The boats get a little bit bumpy, so you just don't want to risk it, do you really? Anything where there's any kind of risk, it's not worth it.
Bring back the most beautiful memories like this. A quarto, a beautiful work of art. Look at it. Unfortunately, somebody stuck it over.
Bienvenidos todos.
This is a great day. And speaking of tales, Ariel traded us here for a pair of, what do you call them? Those human thingies that make you not a fish. Legs. That's what this story's all about.
Under the sea we go.
What do you call them? Oh, feet. What in your fancy?
Down where it's going to be. Yummy happy fish is happy as off through the waves.
Need a switch trends. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need.
Sitting there across the way. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something.
Well, 35 minutes was pretty accurate wait time there. It's a beautiful attraction. I love all the different scenes in there and how the story is told with the music, the animatronics, especially Ursula, incredible animatronic on there, and just seeing the Little Mermaid and sitting in the clamshell, it's great.
Oh, it's such a cute ride. I like at the beginning where it goes, your story begins. And then it's just lovely. There's so much going on there, and I love the Little Mermaid. It's a great movie.
It's just a classic, like, it really is. Lovely dark ride. And yeah, the show building is fantastic. All the rocks and waterfalls, and there's a lot to look at in the queue line for that too, which is really cool. Still here then in Fantasyland and Storybook Circus, right down here at the back of the area. I think we're going to get on the railroad for a Grand Circle tour round. We'd normally always get on at Main Street, but I thought we may as well get on here for a change. Oh, pyro going off at the castle. Dumbo the Flying Elephant, obviously they've got two here for a capacity point of view. They've got one there on the left and then one on the right hand side. 25 minutes for Dumbo. Yeah, not too bad. Like I said, there's never really a really quiet time to come here anymore. You've got days like today where it's going to be less busy than the peak days, but I think the days of like visiting and seeing like walk-on rides are pretty much done here at Walt Disney World now. It's always going to be some pretty big crowds here, obviously some more than other days.
Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland. And that's the secret that makes intergalactic travel possible. So simple once you hear. I can't thank you enough for spending part of your day with me. And I hope you've enjoyed your journey as much
Views
as
looking out of the park there towards the Contemporary Hotel. And also Bay Lake Tower. And of course the monorail track
Street, USA.
running round just here at the front.
Where the only thing sweeter than the townsfolk is the treats. After our stop.
Beautiful view looking out over the Seven Seas Lagoon. Of course the entrance to the park. There's the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And the new tower at the Polynesian Resort next door, which is now open. Yeah, I'll have to take a look in there at some point. And there goes the monorail.
Still in motion, please remain seated and on board. We are not yet. And now we are all clear. Welcome to Main Street, USA. Once again, thank you for visiting us here in the Magic Kingdom. And we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland.
Leaving Main Street now?
Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train.
Oh, it's a beautiful day.
We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. Hope you packed a compass, because that, folks, is the sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, swashbuckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just scaling a towering treehouse, there's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland. Just to tell you folks, you're invited. We've reached Frontierland Station, everyone, so sit tight and hold those horses until we come to a complete stop. Welcome aboard.
I was made a little stop there at Frontierland Station. There's a look at the entrance to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It will be my first time riding and reviewing this attraction this trip, so stay tuned for a dedicated video. It will be coming up very soon.
Keep an eye on your little ones. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos.
And here's Big Thunder Mountain just coming into view on the right hand side. It is closed now for over a year for a huge refurbishment, including a retrack. And look at this. Lots of work going on. Yeah, it's a massive job. Big retrack and lots of work going on there. Going to be reopening at some point next year. Shut throughout the whole of 2025.
Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. For the stupendous, the sensational, the spectacularific Fantasyland Storybook Circus. This is the place to soar with Dumbo, or join Goofy in his stunt plane for some air.
Oh, it's an enjoyable ride there on the Walt Disney World Railroad. It's got 3 stations. We don't really see loads from on there, but I do like it.
You see a lot of trees, but what we did see was the close-up of the work being done on Big Thunder Mountain, which was really cool. All the construction workers waving at us. It was really funny.
I'm so pleased that they've kept the railroad operational, because obviously when they built Tron, it was closed for a few years, and I'm surprised it is still operational, because it gets really close to Big Thunder Mountain, but I'm glad that it is. Obviously the work workers must just have to move out the way when the trains are coming past. But it's still a really nice ride. And of course, the railroads are a big part of Disney parks, aren't they?
Oh, it is. Like being able to go around the whole park. We always like to do a grand circle tour. You don't just go on and then get off. You've got to go the whole way around.
100%. You can use it as a transportation ride, but Disney parks are that well designed anyway that you never really walk that far, you know, to the different areas. So I just like doing the grand circle tour. We normally do it from Main Street, but we did it here from Storybook Circus in Fantasyland just for something a little bit different. That's actually one of my favourite views that you can get of the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train that I shared for you just. Maybe have a ride on there later on, see how the day goes. Look at the castle though, it is stunning, isn't it? Amazing. I'm a big fan of Tomorrowland here in Magic Kingdom. Could be my favourite version, you know, because it has got the People Mover running around, which is amazing. We're going to head on that next. Yeah, it's like a 10-minute ride. It takes you all around the area. It takes you inside Space Mountain. You get some views of Tron and all around the area. It's looking a little bit different here at the moment though, and you may have noticed that something's missing up there in the middle. Yeah, they've actually closed the Astro Orbiter for its refurbishment. Yeah, there's a crane just down the right hand side and they've took out the full ride. As you can see, it's fully gone. You just got the theming around the edge just there. So yeah, it looks a bit empty at the top there at the moment. That's the thing, they are 365 parks, you know. They've got to be doing the maintenance to keep things looking fresh and operational. So yeah, it's closed at the moment. Wait, just under 10 minutes there for a ride here on the People Mover. I've always loved with this attraction how you come up this moving walkway that's on a slight angle. It's a little bit awkward to stand on because you expect it to be like an escalator, but it's not, it's just flat on the bottom. Let's go and ride.
This is the TTA Blue Line.
Charlotte's loving chilled out there, look at that.
Brilliant, I'm so relaxed.
Yeah, it's weird looking up there and not seeing the Astro Orbiter.
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Enterprise. I'm Orak 5, your guide aboard this highway in the sky, the absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
This ride is great and there's nothing else anywhere in the world quite like it. All the theme parks we've travelled to, I've never seen anything quite like the People Mover. Obviously there did used to be one at Disneyland in California and quite a lot of it is still standing, but it's not operating for many years. They changed it into an attraction called Rocket Rods. It never really went down very well, but I'd love to see them restore and return the People Mover to Disneyland in the future.
Don't worry,
look at this.
The express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by two of my favorite spots. Progress City, Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World?
What I've always found really fascinating about this, obviously it's an older attraction and they've actually built speakers all the way along in the ceiling. So obviously when it opened, like, there wasn't really such thing as onboard audio and stuff as much. I mean nowadays, this would be designed with like speakers here. But look how many speakers they've got. Literally about every metre around the whole of the circuit. There's got to be like over 1,000 speakers or something on here. Tomorrowland Speedway? Yeah, it's just how things progress, isn't it, and change over time. And there's Tron. The great news is now with Tron, you no longer need to get a virtual queue. Hey! You can just go and line up and wait for the ride, which is great. Tron Light Cycle Run. Obviously last went on it at Shanghai Disneyland last year as part of the Asia trip, the original version of the ride. Into Space Mountain now.
Oh, my favourite ride. I love Space Mountain. It's my favourite version.
At least you can see it. How awesome is this? Obviously you've got two tracks on Space Mountain, one either side here. back out of Space Mountain. It's such a long ride as well. It's great. One of my favourites in the park.
Please keep forward-facing tentacles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Woo! There's another one. Amazing ride. So simple, but so effective. You know, it's great. Some of the best views that you get in the park from on here too.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial
Space Mountain.
interplanetary harmony.
45-minute wait, not too bad at all for a major ride. That's the thing, having Tron though now off the virtual queue, it's really going to help add some much needed capacity around here. Having two major coasters right next to each other now, really good.
The next station is Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress.
What a classic.
As usual, and so does the carousel.
Pleasure, join me on this daring space mission. A casino ever served.
There we go, you even get a view down into Buzz Lightyear there. And just coming up here, one of the best views of the castle, in my opinion. Here we go.
Approaching Monsters
Look at that.
Mike Wazowski has brought in some real monsters of comedy. Whether you have one.
I think the castle looks incredible from here. I mean, it looks amazing from every angle, but it's great because you get that elevation. Let's come towards the end of our ride.
Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our people mover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is...
Oh, that was a great ride there on the Tomorrowland People Mover. There wasn't much queue outside here for Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. It said 35 minutes, but we've only been waiting 5 so far, and we're almost inside the building. So we may have dropped on a good one here, hopefully. I think it's going to be a lot less than 35.
The power cell, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. We'll rendezvous at Planet Z.
Oh, less than 10-minute wait and we're on. It's advertised at 35, brilliant. Gotta love a good Omni mover though, from a capacity point of view. Look at this.
Engage autopilot. You've got the stick, Space Rangers. Set course for Planet Z. Stand by to disengage autopilot. You've got the stick, Space Rangers. Set course for Planet Z. Stabilize your flight path. Aim for the Z's.
And there's the People Mover right up there. And we had the view looking into this scene earlier. Oh, there he is, Charlotte. Evil Emperor Zurg. Oh, looks like we're going into the emergency escape hatch.
Concentrate your firepower on Zurg's secret weapon.
So make sure he's shooting at Zurg's secret weapon.
Do you hear? Indestructible.
Love seeing Zurg in the corner, operated by the little aliens. Thanks, Buzz. Thanks for the memories and a short wait.
Remember, to infinity and beyond.
Well, we just defeated evil Emperor Zurg there with Buzz Lightyear.
I can't believe it. And you can buy Zurg in the shop.
There
Look
he
at
is.
him. He is awesome, he is. What a classic.
We need to watch all the Toy Stories again, actually, before the next one comes out, Toy Story 5.
I can't wait for Toy Story 5. I'll be at the cinema ready for it.
How was the ride for you?
I like that version, but the guns are really hard to shoot because they don't move that well. And like the one at Disneyland Paris, you can lift it up, whereas with that, it's just a bit heavy. But I do like the scenes in there with Zurg in the claw machine at the end.
Yeah, the guns are kind of fastened to the ride vehicle instead of like with that wire sticking up, so it is harder to shoot, but it was good fun. Well, that's all from Tomorrowland for now. We'll be back in this area of the park later on. Excited for Space Mountain this afternoon, and also, of course, Tron Light Cycle Run. We're just going to watch a little bit of the parade then now as it comes past, the Festival of Fantasy Parade. I can't believe it's been running here now for over 10 years at Magic Kingdom.
Disney Festival of Fantasy Parade.
Festival of Fantasy. It's a great parade. All the floats, all the characters, the music. The big dragon's got my favourite in there though.
I love the dragon, like the fire-breathing dragon. So nice. There's so many characters in there as well. It's so good. Everyone's having such a good time.
The size of the floats is brilliant as well, and even a bit further back, you still get some absolutely fantastic views of all your favourite characters. It's a great parade, it really is. And I'll tell you what I'm even more excited for. This summer, 2025, finally a nighttime parade is going to be returning to Magic Kingdom. It looks like it's going to be great. There's not loads of details details yet, but Disney have released quite a bit of concept art, and it's great to see because nighttime parades really do add to the evening ambience of the parks, don't they?
Oh, I cannot wait to see that. That's going to be fantastic.
So next time we're back here later in the year, we're going to be able to see the new nighttime parade. It is launching though from this summer here at Magic Kingdom. There's nothing like standing here and looking out at Cinderella Castle, hearing the riverboat in the distance, and seeing Buzz Lightyear floating across the water down there.
Oh no!
Poor Buzz. I bet there's some kid that's distraught. Look at him. Oh, poor Buzz Lightyear. Oh, Buzz. I don't know why he doesn't just fly out. Oh my God, look who's out here. It's Big Al from the Country Bears. Hey! I love Big Al. Quite fitting because our next attraction is going to be the new Country Bear Musical Jamboree. Loving the new sign, and into Grizzly Hall we go. Yeah, it runs like every 20 minutes. Animatronic show.
Rufus, wake up! Oh.
Over here.
Sorry.
Okay, everybody. Now we're ready to start. It's a country band musical jamboree. Coming early, playing late.
No time to even hibernate.
After all our years together, I can still barely wait.
Well, that still sounds pretty good.
And now, sweeter than a hive full of honey, it's our very own Trixie and the talented trio, Bunny, Bubbles, and Beulah.
But there's something about her, and you don't know why, but you're dying to try. You wanna kiss the girl. Everybody now. Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my, like the boy too shy, gonna kiss the girl. Yeah, he's on fire today.
Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide?
I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder.
Fixer-upper, that's what it's all about. Raise us up and round us out. Everyone's a bit of a fixer-upper when push comes to shove.
Just don't let it make you cry. Too sad. I can't go home.
You got a friend in me,
I say, you've got problems.
I got them too.
There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, we can see it through, 'cause you got a friend in me. Investigates the just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, I could be under. I'll be home. The things I wasn't able to do. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you.
That was so much fun. Everyone was in there clapping and singing along. That is the perfect way to kind of reimagine a classic Disney attraction and make it a little bit more relevant for the younger generation, bringing the Disney music in there. But it was so well done, wasn't it?
It's one of them where I'm not a massive fan of the Country Bear Jamboree and I find it very strange, but it is a lot more better having Disney music because it's a lot more relatable for people. Like I was singing along. I'm still not a massive fan, but I prefer that to the older version.
I love it, I do. I think it's a proper staple Disney attraction here at Magic Kingdom, and I really enjoyed it. I think they've done a good job updating it. You enjoyed that more than the old one, though?
Oh yeah, I enjoy that a lot more than the old one. It's just the face of the pool, it's very strange.
That's part of it though, isn't it? When Big Al comes out and the curtains and everything. Obviously like the moose and the stuff on the wall. It's just great fun. I really enjoyed it. And I think they've updated that and done a fantastic job. Really enjoyed it. So we're about to make our way now onto the Liberty Bell riverboat and just make the most of this beautiful body of water here in Magic Kingdom, because it is going to be going away at some point in the future. I still can't believe it. Honestly, it's been quite a few months now since it was announced at D23, and literally where we're standing right now, we're going to be looking out at a Cars themed attraction in the future. It still seems really weird saying it. I'm still really upset that they're going to be taking away this body of water, and it's not just about Tom Sawyer Island and the riverboat, it's about separating the space. I mean, how nice is this area looking out? And you know, you don't need every square inch of the park to be full of attractions. Just big open areas like this add so much to the charm and feel of the park. And also on a busy day, it's somewhere where you can just come down here and get away from the crowds. I am so sad that the rivers are going to be going away in the future. So yeah, we're going to go on the riverboat. It's just gorgeous, isn't it, looking out? And this is one of my favourite views of the riverboat, with the Haunted Mansion just behind it. I just can't imagine the rivers of America not being here. It just completely separates all these areas in a beautiful way. It'll be a sad day when you don't hear that across Magic Kingdom. Now Disney are yet to announce when the rivers are going to close, but you never know. Could be quite a last minute announcement, so you've got to get them rides in and make the most of it. This trip, for all we know, could be our last rides on the Liberty Bell here. Whoever thought we'd see Disney removing attractions like this though? Really sad. I really hope the Liberty Bell goes somewhere else on property though. It sounds so good, that does, and obviously when you're in the park you can hear it from right over the other side. It kind of feels a little bit like Disney are forgetting about their origins and, you know, how they became such a huge theme park company, the biggest theme park company in the world. You know, it was through creating amazing magical experiences, and things like the riverboats were right there from the beginning. You know, it's sad, but you got to make the most of them. Seems like nothing's untouchable at Disney now. Like, whoever thought that Splash Mountain would end up closing and getting rethemed. I'm looking forward to riding on Tiana's Bio Adventure though. Like I say, I've not done it yet. I will be doing it whilst we're here this trip, of course. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. I was a big Splash Mountain fan. And here's a better look over towards Big Thunder Mountain, closed for that huge refurbishment and retracking project, and reopening in 2026. Obviously because of the work that's ongoing, you got the big crane up there at the back as well. And yeah, if you want a bit of a close-up look at what's going on, of course you can head onto the railroad as well. But yeah, we'll get a good view going around this corner of that work taking place, and probably lots of missing track. It's quite weird, isn't it, not hearing Big Thunder Mountain roaring around? And yeah, look at that, it's also strange seeing it We're out the track, you can see it's all been removed there, the supports. This is a huge job. You can see why it's going to be closed for quite some time. They've had to like cut away into the rock work and everything down there to replace the support structure, and yeah, look at that. All being removed. Normally you'd be dropping around here, this would be the corner. This is a massive project that Disney are undertaking here. They have some great views from up here on the riverboat, looking at that ongoing. Yeah, you can see why it's going to be closed for quite some time. Of course, this isn't the only Big Thunder Mountain that's closed at the moment. Big Thunder Mountain at Disneyland Paris is shut for at least 6 months for a refurbishment there. Not quite to the extent of what this is having though. And it's not just the retrack going on. Disney have also said that it's going to be coming back with some extra magic. So I look forward to seeing that from 2026. Oh, the relaxing ambience of the Liberty Bell riverboat. Really enjoyed that. Charlotte had a good sit down.
I love having a sit down in there. I was so chilled, I nearly fell asleep.
Nice, just with the music in the background as well.
It's just so relaxed. I love those indoor bits, and you never need to rush from because everybody goes upstairs.
Yeah, everybody just wants to be on the top, don't they? Top deck. Bit of a smaller cruise ship than what we've been on, isn't it?
I know, it was a very small cruise, that one.
And of course, if you head over to the Sandbrook Adventures, our second channel, come and join us for a new cruise series on Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas. We're still uploading videos from the amazing time that we had there, and yeah, there's still more to come, so stay tuned. Right then, the time has come for Space Mountain, the original version of the ride, and I absolutely love this version. So yeah, let's go and head over to Space Mountain. Of course, just me going on this one. Charlotte's having a bit of a sit down, and then having a look at some gift shops as I go on this. 40-minute advertised wait, that is not too bad at all. How iconic is the building though? Amazing. Yeah, Tron's really helped with capacity down here, especially now it's off the virtual queue.
Space Mountain is a thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark.
I love this soundtrack in here. It's one of my favourites at Walt Disney World.
For a safe space flight, you should be in good health and free from high blood pressure, heart, back, or neck problems, motion sickness, or other conditions that could be aggravated by this adventure.
I love the retro video here too. Brilliant. Here we go. I can't believe how fast that was. 20 minutes. Hey! Woo! Space Mountain. Oh, Space Mountain here at Magic Kingdom is absolutely incredible from start to finish. It's actually a 3-minute ride, obviously with it being a roller coaster in the dark. I only put in a little bit of footage there because there's not really loads to see. But you know, whilst you're going around, you got all the stars and the planets, and it's just such a fun ride. I was actually on my favourite row, right at the back, row 6, and obviously you're sitting in a singular line on there too. The airtime is just phenomenal down there at the back. You get around all the helixes and drops, you just don't know what's coming next. I've had so many rides on Space Mountain over the years and still can't quite work out the layout. You never know what's going to come around the next corner. It's an amazing ride. Obviously you've got 2 different coasters in there as well, each one's slightly a little bit different, but no, really enjoyed that. And it's only waited 20 minutes. That was brilliant. It was advertised 40. The operations on there are just incredible, like getting them rockets sent out nice and fast, which is brilliant. You also have quite a long walk at the exit. Hey! Oh, it's approaching my favourite time now in any Disney park, whichever one you're at, golden hour. And not just Disney parks, theme parks in general, which is even more special when the sun goes down and the lights come on at a Disney park because of all the theming and immersion. So we're here now in Adventureland. Look at the sky. Beautiful. And we're going to go now for an evening ride on the world famous Jungle Cruise. It's advertised at 55. I think it'll probably be overestimated. Let's go. It looks like we're going to be riding on Amazon Annie tonight.
And I will be your skipper for the next, let's see, for about the next 2 to 3 weeks, or however far long this will actually take us. I don't really trust anything out here, especially myself, so we'll see how that goes. Inspiration Falls. Now, you might ask, why in the world is that called Inspiration Falls? Well, I'm here to tell you, I have absolutely no idea. I wasn't here when they named it that, so... yeah, I know. I hate that joke just as much as you all. They just make me say it. Now, over there on that side, you will see both space and white. Now, a lot of people think they're silverback gorillas, but no. They're actually just hollaback gorillas. Bananas, I know. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Really wild stuff out here. You will out into the African belt. Over here in the African belt, ladies and gentlemen, you will see a wide range of animals that ranges from here up to there. Now we are going to go ahead and start off in the back over there. Those really tall ones in the back, well, those are just trees. Right over here in the front, you're going to see the horses that tackled Mufasa. Right over there in the middle, you are going to see some 1971 Chevy Impalas parked out in the back. And right next to them, you're going to see some zebras. How adorable. And right over here, directly in front of us, it looks like this is the only time we'll be able to catch the lions, get the big game. Now, with that being said, we are going to adjust around the river bend over here. And if you did not get that reference, well, you can get it by watching Pocahontas. Now streaming on Disney Plus. Directly behind me, guys, you're also going to see Schweitzer Falls, but don't worry, though. We're going to make a quick little turn. We're not going to go under it. We're just going to go over it later. However, everything you feel on that side is, in fact, 4 million different kinds of jungle bacteria. You feel free to take that one with you. Souvenir number 2. Now, then you're the hippopotamus, which does officially make you my boat that's made it the furthest, which also makes you my first ever boat that has gotten a very special chance to meet our fellow college program students just straight up ahead. Now, these guys over here, well, they happen to do the same thing day in and day out. No matter what time of the day or night you come, you're going to catch them doing the same thing over and over again. They really just the backside of water!
That's what we came on here for.
Around here. Anyways, welcome into the Mekong River. Now, straight up ahead, you're going to see a temple. Now, that temple looks exactly like the temple I've been told to avoid because they're afraid I'm going to get lost or something like that. And you know what? I'm sick and tired of it, and I am no longer. fast you want. They all have their trucks on, I promise. With that being said, if you also take a moment to school, go ahead and get yourselves into a nice little four-year university. Do feel free to pull out as many student loans as you want to, and well, you too can be a skipper just like me one day. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, on your way out.
Oh, we just had an awesome ride on Jungle Cruise. It's another one of them Disney classics, and I love it to bits, especially when you get a great skipper on there as well. And it's one of them that I enjoy even more at night. Don't worry, of course, about riding it at night and missing out on things, because they've got the lighting on the boats that shine out to all the scenes so you can see everything, which is ideal. Really enjoyable ride. Another one that Charlotte could go on as well.
I actually really prefer that at night. I think it's really nice, but my favourite joke on there was like, got you a gift. It's 2 pairs of Crocs and there was 2 crocodiles at the side.
It was good, yeah. And obviously you get like your classics in there, like the backside of water and all that. But then also you've got like different things that they put in, and at the end, like, you know, if there's waiting to get onto the dock, they'll put like some different jokes in and things, which is awesome. Right then, I'm going to go on Pirates of the Caribbean now. Now, of course, Charlotte could ride this, but she's not going to, are you, with this one?
No, because I've always found on this one that the boat, they end up bashing together so much because there's so many boats on there, and I just don't want to risk it. So I will wait in the gift shop.
Don't worry, you've been on plenty of versions of it. You've been on every version of it around the world. Let's go, Pirates. Looks pretty quiet. 10 minutes.
Speak up! Or do you fancy a swim with Dave Jones?
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layer.
Not less than be laying golden egg.
Belay there, you bilge rat.
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentlemen want the rum. Put your boy.
Captain Jack Sparrow, you'll never find the treasure without a look at this here man. That's the key to the treasure. Easy, boy. Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well. To see the look.
Drink up, lads. There's treasure enough for all. I shall take this portrait song to start getting the couple of bits.
Oh, we can't go wrong with a walk-on ride on Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it had just gone down before and had reopened, so it was perfect timing after coming off Jungle Cruise. We're straight on. I do love Pirates of the Caribbean, the music, all the other animatronics, the set design in there, and it was extra misty today. You know where the big galleon is, the huge ship, and you've got like the cannons going off and everything. It was extra misty in there today, which was very atmospheric. But I always enjoy Pirates of the Caribbean, no matter which version that I ride. I would say that this isn't one of my favourite versions. It's probably my least favourite version actually of Pirates of the Caribbean here. Doesn't have quite as many details in some of the scenes as the other versions, like the original at Disneyland and Disneyland Paris, but it's still very impressive. But of course each version is different in its own way, and if you want like the ultimate, like over the top and media based Pirates of the Caribbean, you can find that at Shanghai Disneyland. And of course if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. And of course we have visited every Disney theme park around the world, and you can see them all in the Disney Parks playlist here on the channel. So yeah, if you head onto the main channel page, go on the playlist, and you can see vlogs from every Disney park, all 12 around the world. The Golden Oak Outpost. Back here now in Frontierlands, and you can just see Tiana's tower just over there, Tiana's Foods. And yeah, very excited to get on there. It is on a virtual queue at the moment as well, so you do need to either be up at 7 AM outside of the park and get your virtual queue to ride, or once you're in the park at 1 o'clock, they do another chance of getting a virtual queue to ride as well. So yeah, I've not been on there yet. I'm building up to it, and I'm excited to get on it because obviously we followed the construction quite a bit here at Magic Kingdom, and also we saw it at Disneyland in California back in September. So yeah, I'm excited to finally ride it, and there will be a separate dedicated video coming up from Tiana's Bio Adventure. Really quiet tonight here in Frontierland. And we've got just over an hour to go until Happily Ever After, the nighttime spectacular. And in the meantime, what have you got here? Whoa!
A Mickey pretzel.
Look at that.
Cheese.
With cheese, like what, $8.50?
I love these. An Elite Park snack.
A what?
Elite Park snack.
Very nice. There's the Liberty Bell all lit up at night now. Looking gorgeous. And yeah, night ride on the rivers is always great. Back round into Fantasyland now, much quieter than it was earlier on. It's a Small World, some 5 minutes, so I think we'll go for that now. Always love walking around Fantasyland, even more so at night. Oh, it's just jumped up to 10. Still 10 minutes, not too bad at all. And you got Peter Pan right opposite. Yeah, I always like how colourful this part of Fantasyland is, all the turrets and everything. Very nice. The happiest cruise that ever sailed.
Las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuide a los pequeñitos. Gracias.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat.
A magical ride there on It's a Small World. A beautiful version of the ride with so much to see, all the different scenes, the iconic soundtrack, and a stunning finale, which is always beautiful to see. And then we stepped outside and look at this. a view of Fantasyland, the Carousel, Villa Magic, and Cinderella Castle. And we're going to make our way now down to Main Street, USA, ready for Happily Ever After, the nighttime fireworks, starting in 30 minutes. Yeah, we're going to head down there shortly. So we made our way now here to Main Street, USA, ready for Happily Ever After. Excited to see it, Charlotte?
Oh, I love Happily Ever After. It's such a lovely show, and when Tinkerbell flies across the air, it's brilliant.
It's amazing. So yeah, we're going to get our spot now just here on Main Street. Yeah, about 15 minutes to go until the show starts. So we'll put in some highlights over the next few minutes.
crowds will cheer when they see my face.
Is absolutely beautiful from start to finish. We love it that much, don't we?
This is such a special song for us because we actually danced to this on our first dance at our wedding, so it will always be so special.
That's how much we love Disney and how much we love this show. Happily Ever After is just perfect from start to finish. The music, the fireworks, you always see the best fireworks out of any of the 12 Disney parks right here at Magic Kingdom, in my opinion.
Oh, it's just beautiful. The whole show is just stunning from start to finish. I actually tear up every time I watch it.
It's amazing, it really is. When you see Tinkerbell flying over, everybody loves it. People are clapping and cheering throughout the show, and listen to the soundtrack. It's amazing. Happily Ever After. Whee! Here's a big top tip for you though if you're visiting Magic Kingdom. They normally do the fireworks a lot earlier than when the park closes. There's still 90 minutes left of the day. Never leave this park after the fireworks. All the transportation, the boats and the monorails do get very busy. Stay in the park for another 90 minutes after. Make the most of it. It's a lot quieter and it avoids the chaos of leaving now. Oh, we've watched that show so many times and each time I'm always just standing there with a huge smile on my face. And yeah, we just stood at the side for about 7 or 8 minutes, let the crowds clear, and then you manage to walk through when it's not too busy. Yeah, you're always best just standing at the side, letting the crowds leave the park, people get where they want to, and then you can nicely stroll around instead of being kind of mangled up in all the big crowds. Cheeky 5-minute wait for the teacups now.
Spinning too fast, I'm going to take it slow.
You've been on loads of rides today though, Charlotte.
No, it's been brilliant, hasn't it? I've done loads.
Going to head shortly though over onto Tron, light cycle run, a night ride. That's the good thing though now with Tron. The fact that, you know, it's not on the virtual queue, you can guarantee getting a night ride now. It's so much better at night. When it was on the virtual, you ended up getting a daytime one. You were like, no! Teacups. Woo! Is that fast enough for you?
That's perfect.
Building up the speed. Speed demon. Oh, it's loud that, isn't it? 5-minute wait for the Tomorrowland Speedway there. Not too bad at all. That's why it's always best staying after the fireworks though. Let them crowds go and then you can get a few cheeky rides in, especially that kind of last half an hour of the day at the back of the park in Fantasyland. You can get loads done. Charlotte's going shopping though, I think, aren't you now? Have a look.
I'm going in the gift shop. Might even go and meet Mickey Mouse, who knows?
Oh, that's the thing. Charlotte's off. I'll see you later. And I'm going over to Tron. I say she's gone. How awesome does the canopy look for Tron Light Cycle Run? Can't wait for this. It looks so cool, doesn't it? Massive fan of Tron, love the coaster, love the audio, love the theme, the lighting, and the canopy looks incredible with the lighting package on here. And yeah, I rode Tron, the original version, during its first year of operation at Shanghai Disneyland. So yeah, I did it many years ago. And obviously it got announced for Walt Disney World here in Magic Kingdom. And I was really excited for it to come to this park. Not just because it's a great ride, but also because that capacity is something which this park really needs more of. Wow. It is stunning. Just the music and the build up and the atmosphere that just really gets me so pumped for this every time I ride it. And as much as the Shanghai version is better in my opinion, because there are quite a few differences, and anyone that's done them both will know. The whole area of Tomorrowland around the version in Shanghai fits a lot better with the building. It's a lot more kind of modern and futuristic, but still this looks gorgeous with Space Mountain right next door. It's such a cool pre-show. I've been waiting 20 minutes so far. Not too bad at all. Oh, Tron, let's go.
Prepare for
Here we
Team
go.
Blue Light Cycle Run
Tron.
upload sequence. Remember,
Look at the lights though,
hold
they look
on,
amazing.
Keep your head up and face forward.
The music, the light and the atmosphere.
3, 2,
We're ready for a powerful launch.
first energy gain captured.
Wow, what a ride.
Congratulations, users. A championship performance and victory for Team Blue.
What a brilliant experience. As soon as you join the queue line, to get on the ride, to right here, even at the exit, all the lighting and music really makes it. That's Tron Light Cycle Run here at Magic Kingdom.
Users, watch your step as you dismount and exit. Be sure.
What an incredible ride there on Tron. I love it. I think it was a great addition to Magic Kingdom. It looks the part, it rides so good, and honestly, I just really enjoy that attraction. And of course, that just brings us to the end of our day here at Magic Kingdom, an action-packed day. We've got loads of rides in, and you know what? We've had a great time. It's been brilliant. Tron, wow, what a ride. Well, we just got back to our hotel after an awesome day at Magic Kingdom. It's always great getting back to that park, isn't it?
Oh, I love Magic Kingdom so much. And while Sean was riding on Tron, I actually met Mickey Mouse, and I only waited 7 minutes. It was brilliant.
That's fantastic. Like right on Town Square as well, bottom of Main Street, USA. That's great, isn't it, to meet Mickey?
Well, it was advertised at 40 minutes, and I went in and I was like, this queue's moving really fast, and I only waited 7 minutes to see the main man himself, Mickey Mouse. What a great guy.
Overestimated at the end of the day. So yeah, you can bear that in mind, not just for rides, but also for characters as well, especially after the fireworks. It's always worth staying after Happily Ever After, just to make the most of some quiet rides. And so yeah, got a few bits in tonight, which has been great, including that awesome ride on Tron. But I had a brilliant day today, and what's really made it for me is the fact we've still been able to do so much together today.
That's the thing, there's a lot of parks we've been to where we've not been able to ride so much together, whereas today we have done so much together, which has been really nice. There's so much at Disney that pregnant people can ride, which is really nice.
Yeah, all the dark rides. It was great getting back on the classics. Haunted Mansion, really enjoyed that earlier on. We did Jungle Cruise, I did Pirates, Space Mountain.
So much.
The People Mover, that's an incredible attraction. Yeah, we saw the parade, which was nice. Festival of Fantasy, always enjoyed that. We saw the little cavalcade, that was a nice start when we walked in this morning.
Yeah, we just wasn't expected. There was like, we've got a small parade coming down, so we didn't really know what to expect, but we saw Woody Sid was waving at him.
Oh, well no, it's been great. I do love the park. It's got a great amount of attractions, and that's what you realise when you come back to Magic Kingdom from all the other Magic Kingdom parks in the world. It's got so many rides packed in there, and it really is a fantastic park. And of course, we've got 3 other Disney park vlogs coming up, so stay tuned for those. And yeah, just wanted to show you a little tour of the room, just here where we're staying. We're back off-site this time. We tried to book our usual all-star hotels at Disney, but they were all actually sold out this time of the year. Apparently they're booked out by like cheerleaders and groups at this time of the year, with them be like the more value options. So they were sold out. So we're back at my older option. I've not stayed here for a couple of years. We're back at the Rosen Inn, Lake Buena Vista. Won't do a full room tour because I've done quite a few in the past. But of course, if you do want to see that, check out our previous Florida series. But it's nice here, isn't it?
Like, we've stayed here so many times. Like, it's clean, it's comfortable, it's easy access to the park, so it's absolutely fine.
It's literally a 5-minute drive from Disney Springs. We're not driving this time. We're just using the free transportation from here. You've got the buses from outside here as well that are only $2, and you can also get like Ubers and things from here too to Disney Springs. So it's nice and easy to get to any of the Disney parks from here at this off-site hotel. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next Disney vlog.